Hello, everyone. The APC chairman, Abdullahi Ganduje, yes, the one that was caught on camera stuffing dollars into his pocket that was said to be alleged bribe money that was given to him, has said that poor Nigerians and INEC are to blame for corruption, not politicians. Former Governor Abdullahi Ganduje and Bishop Michael Kuka, founder of the Kuka Center, TKC, have attributed political corruption in Nigeria to weak institutions and dishonest actions by poor Nigerians and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, rather than politicians. So who are the ones that are supposed to strengthen the institutions? Is it not the politicians that are elected into office that are supposed to strengthen these institutions? Who are supposed to put mechanism in place for corruption not to happen? Is it not the same politicians who are supposed to make laws? Is it not the same politicians who are supposed to ensure that the law enforcers do their work very well? Is not the same politicians who are elected into office who are supposed to govern and ensure that things are done very well? It's very easy at every time for people to keep blaming citizens and Nigerians, poor Nigerians, and say that, oh, they're the reason why corruption happened. The reason why this corruption happened is because there's corruption at the top. They see the people who are elected into office, people who are supposed to be leaders, people who are governing, stealing money, doing also nepotism, doing all sorts of corruption, and then they do it also. And the reason why they do it because they have enabling environment for them to do it. If there was no enabling environment for them to do it, definitely I can assure you they would not be doing any of such things. So for me, when I see people try to blame citizens, oh, the leaders come from this, no, that's crap, that's nonsense. The leaders are supposed to be in charge and fix things, and people who go in there, they go in there telling you that they know there's a problem and they're going to go there to fix it, and they get in there, they don't fix it. Instead of holding them accountable, you now begin to hold yourselves accountable, and guess what? They are now also using that to hold you accountable. This was stated during a high-level meeting with national executives of political parties and other stakeholders on Tuesday in Abuja, organized by TKC. Ganduje, currently embroiled in corruption case in Kano, emphasized the need to address the systemic issues within Nigeria's institution. He stated the major problem we have in Nigeria is that of weak institution because we are just going on an atrocious circle. Unless we break the circle and make our institution strong, we are just blaming the politicians. So who is supposed to make the institution strong? Me? Myself? Citizens that are outside? Is that not what you voted for, to go and make this institution strong? Political parties are also weak, and because of that weakness, corruption thrives. Let us not be blaming the politicians, office holders, those who win election. Yes, we blame them, but let us look at the security system, the Independent National Electoral Commission that oversees the election, and who are the ones who go in to compromise the Independent National Electoral Commission? Who are the ones who go in to put in people who don't have integrity? There are people in Nigeria that if you make them INEC chairman or chairwoman, you will be sure that no single corruption will happen. But they won't put them. They will put the people that they can compromise. They will put the people that will sell votes. So then they will put people that will compromise. And then you now come and be blaming the citizens also. This institutions man the polling booth. So tell me, can you win an election free? Even the poor man is not honest. If we are to go into details of what happens, practically you see voters saying they cannot vote until they are paid. Yes, if they say they cannot vote until they are paid, why pay them? Leave them now. And then the few ones that vote, let that be the true reflection. It's because you pay them, they see you paying them. That's why they keep saying that they will not vote until they vote. And they know, some of them know that that's the only time they come in contact with government or political parties or anything. The moment election is over, governance doesn't come to their side. So as much as possible, they're going to milk whatever it is that they can milk from the situation of the election. Moderating the session, Kuka called for learning from past mistakes to build stronger institutions and democracy in Nigeria. For me, one of the things I just find hypocritical is all of this. Every time we sit down, they're having meetings, conferences, sessions, talking about the same thing over and over again, and just having coffee, eating, drinking, going on. But the problem, we are not really solving the problem. We're just skirting around the problem. We're just talking about the problem. The problem sort of like give avenue for grants to be gotten, and then seminars to be put together to talk about these issues and all of that. I've gotten to a place, honestly, I'm really sick and tired of all of these seminars and talk that people are like, if you're not going to act and solve the problem, please let's just forget about talking. Let's just go on and be looking and all of that. Anyway, he said that whether it is the judiciary or bureaucracy, all is a work in progress, and the most important thing is for us to learn the mistakes of the past and then develop mechanism for ensuring that things don't continue to repeat themselves. And then we keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So if you ask who built institutions, institutions are supposed to be a mirror reflecting the aspirations, the fears, the hopes, and the anxieties of an entire people. He continued by saying that means that for the police to become an institution and for bureaucracy to become an institution, Nigeria must collectively and individually learn to say no to things going contrary to the principles of that institution. People are not born good or bad. You understand? Society, people look at society, and a good number of people will try to take advantage of anything. What you must do is to put in checks and balances. These checks and balances are what make people behave very well. In the Western country, they are not behaving very well because they are better man. It's because they know if you do anyhow, you will see anyhow. Jump that red light, you're going to get a ticket. Nobody needs to, you pay. So that's it. When there are consequences for bad behavior, people will behave well. But when there are no consequences for bad behavior, people are not going to behave well, especially in Nigeria, where you have the situation whereby it is even the person who is doing the right thing that is usually punished. So you will be punished for doing the right thing in Nigeria. You are the one that is punished. You are the one that is seen as a fool. You are the one that is seen as mumu. You are the one that is seen as you don't know what you're doing. You're the one that, at the end of the day, you're blamed for doing the right thing. So that's the problem. So it's easier and faster and better for people to do the wrong thing in Nigeria than for them to do the right thing. So until we change it and begin to have consequences for bad behavior, for people to be punished when there's bad behavior, we'll continue to have this thing. And then we have people who have corruption issues against them, caught on camera, stuffing their pockets with dollars, which is alleged to be from bribery, come out to blame the people that they are the reasons why corruption is happening in Nigeria. So Kuka continued by saying, I think it is everybody's business really for Nigeria to have stronger institutions. Kuka also praised the European Union for its role in strengthening democracy in Nigeria, particularly through the development of the political party management toolkit. If I tell you, say I never tire for this talk, what did they do? Well, I did lie. Anyway, we shall see.